I'm talking about formal debate. You know, a three-way conversation in Skype. Would be myself, an evolutionist, and a moderator. And we would be allotted X amount of time for questions and assertions. You know, a formal debate. Well, it's official. Don Exodus 2 didn't show up for his debate. After agreeing to debate with me the subject of creation and evolution, which he even came up with a title for the show as, Does Young Earth Creation or Evolution Properly Describe Life and Its Diversity? All I did was really make a concession to him about the moderator being an evolutionist and atheist. And so here's what Don Exodus 2 was really trying to do. In all of his complaining and griping about the conditions to which he had already agreed, what he was attempting to do is separate the audio, my audio, from his audio. He wanted us to talk in Skype, he said, during one of our conversations. And I would be on Blog Talk Radio, but he would also be there. But then he said he would broadcast on Blog TV, see, at the same time. So what he was really trying to do was not show up for the debate, but he wanted to be in Skype. He wanted Skype, Blog TV, and Blog Talk Radio going on at the same time. You see, because what he wanted to do is separate the audio, my audio from his. He has an audio file with himself, and I have one with myself. And then he can claim victory in the debate because he can, my assertions and my responses to him wouldn't be heard. See? And he can say, no, he even never asked me that.
The second thing that I wanted to accomplish was to demonstrate how to successfully defeat the Gish Gallop in a debate. And for those of you who don't know, it's basically where you just spew a bunch of bullshit and you're left with spending all your time simply refuting it and not making any points of your own. And that's a common creationist tactic, and it's something I wanted to demonstrate how to get rid of. My goal was to give him legitimacy and prop him up and get him viewers. Because I can simply just sit there and demonstrate that the most popular creationist on YouTube is a geocentrist who thinks that aliens are secret agents of Satan and that the craters on the moon were formed by Noah's flood. Even Christians will be so appalled and repelled by that guy that, you know, it sort of does all the work for me. I mean, it's simply impossible to function and deal with somebody like that, and after running around in circles, doing all this bullshit for a while, having everything change, having all my time wasted, it was just sort of, tell you what, this is where I'll be. If you want to man up and show up, fine, but I'm not wasting my time anymore. And actually, something interesting, just to also demonstrate his dishonesty, if you noticed in his last video talking about how I chickened out of the debate and how I told him I wasn't going to show up, if you look at the end, right after I facepalmed him, you can clearly see in his debate where I go, let someone else manage it, and sure, I'm not wasting any more time with you, but I really hope you call in on Sunday. Been trying to get a hold of him, but he has hung up on me on Skype and then blocked me on Skype. So I'm not sure. He might not have even meant to do it. His finger could simply just be so red hot from using the block button so much this week. So it could just be reflexive. But nevertheless, I hope he turns up and we'll see what happens.
A three-way conversation in Skype.
But he has hung up on me on Skype and then blocked me on Skype.
A three-way conversation in Skype.
But he has hung up on me on Skype and then blocked me on Skype.
A three-way conversation in Skype.
But he has hung up on me on Skype and then blocked me on Skype.